Don't slip me, you bloody go.
Here. Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, God almighty.
Yes?
Who are you, laddie?
Edward, sir. Uncle Silas's great-nephew.
You are, then. I'm your great-uncle too, boy. Uncle Cosmo. Glad to meet you.
I never knew I had another great-uncle.
I'm from the other side of the family, but the same kidney, so to speak.
Well, I never. Cosmo!
How are you, Florence, my lovely lass? Oh, let me see. Oh, you haven't changed a bit in years. A lasting beauty, nature's coin.
Oh, flatterer. So, where have you sprung from this time, you old rogue?
Monte Carlo,
Oh,
Venice, miles of Greece, Cairo before that.
living off your wits as usual.
I have a trunk full of talents. Speaking of which, Brulard d'Or, Golden Mist, by Desfarges of Paris. Bought specially for you.
How kind, Cosmo. Oh, Cosmo.
So what do I have for young Edward? Just the thing. Palace Guard in Athens, the Evzones. Wear pleated skirts, just like the Scottish kilt, only a bit more fanciful. Now, where's that country bumpkin relative of mine?
Silas is out poaching some eels for supper.
Still poaching and growing gooseberries while I travel the
He's
world.
very good at poaching, Uncle Cosmo.
Afternoon. Didn't realise I was being painted by a fair lady artist. Ain't that a nice painting, Miss
Hermione,
Silas? You've got a dab hand there.
yours is a true sturdy yeoman's. It's rough. Horny. Turn your head, would you? That way. Now the other.
No oil painting.
On the contrary, you have perfect, noble Anglo-Saxon features. I really must use you as a study. Come and sit for me in my studio. I'll make it worth your while.
All right.
Payment in kind, I mean.
Fair bargain.
Start tomorrow, then. My studio's at the Hall, village of Chadwell.
going to next, Uncle Cosmo?
Africa first, then on to one of my favourite haunts, Shanghai. Won't catch me spending the winter in a Brighton boarding house. You got my postcard from China?
Stack of them.
Always likes to let people know my whereabouts.
That you do?
Can I see the postcards?
Oh, treat for the boy.
Oh, unless the mice have nibbled at them in the attic.
In the cupboard over there, Ned.
Nice drop of beer, I'll say that. How I longed for a cold glass of this in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
Were you on a camel?
Of course. Only way to travel. One of these days, I'll tell you what went on in a sheikh's harem in Morocco.
And I'll tell you about a bevy of summer show dances and a bathing hut in Skegness. Now, with the 8 of them and me, it got a bit
For
crowded.
goodness sake, Silas, shut up and eat up. And don't talk like that in front of the boy.
We're just going to tell Cosmo that the world can be just as interesting on your own doorstep.
Matter of opinion. Anyway, always glad to catch up with one's friends and relatives again.
Where you lodging?
Why, with you, of course. Florence has already unpacked my things.
Florence. Strange hearing my name again. Haven't heard that in many a long day.
I like Uncle Cosmo. He's funny.
You don't want to swallow his old tales. I can't abide folks who tell tales, and neither should you.
You've got some good tales too, Uncle Silas.
Oh, well, that's the market up there. There. Good lad, good lad. So, how did you get the skin?
My dear father went to pieces after Mother died. Gambling. Horses, the stock exchange. He lost everything except his stuffed shirt and this mouldering pile.
You could do with a lick of paint.
That's you, miss.
In my heyday, age 12, minus my glasses. I would offer you a drink, but we've run dry.
All is prepared for emergencies. Fancy a drop of damson? Sharp, quick, pleasurable results.
No, thank you. I find it hard enough to focus.
Have you worn them glasses since you were a child?
Lost without them. Not very attractive, are they? Still, they won't stop me getting married.
Won't be long, gal like you.
Oh, no. I'm off the shelf. Engaged. Never wear this on my finger when my hands are in clay.
Oh, who's the lucky feller?
He's a partner in a London banking house. His father's chairman. And Daddy's in hock to them.
So the marriage may cancel the debt.
My father's counting on it. A sort of dowry in reverse, I suppose.
You don't seem too happy about this engagement.
I want to do what's best for everybody.
In this life, elders believe you should protect your own happiness first.
Yes, Silas, I must protect my father, our home. There's an end to it. Turn your head a little more that way, could you?
Thank you. Right now, young Edward, what next? I think ironmongers. Afternoon, Cosmo.
Where's Silas?
Oh, out and about doing his odd jobs.
What do you say I buy you both a cream tea at the Griffin Hotel?
Oh, yes, please.
I I think I caught another one.
There's the ticket.
Oh!
That's the ticket now.
Woo.
Hanging over the basket. Here. Like you did before. Drop him in. Drop him in. Untie the hook. Yeah. Take my line. Take my line. Take my line, I'll do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Darling!
Oh, hold on, miss. Hold on.
I can't swim! Darling!
Hold on. Round goes the world, and trouble I'll defy. We go jogging along together, me boy. The old grey mare and I.
Gosh, that smells good.
Sit yourself down. Do you mind if I calls you Minnie?
I told you to.
Yeah. Eat up there, Minnie. Tell it all, you're a new woman.
What? Dressed like this?
Oh, I mean, what's inside of you?
Eels.
Oh, more than that now. What's more? Give me a kiss for saving your life.
I told you, Silas, I'm engaged.
No offense. A pretty girl like you. Would I be right in thinking there might be somebody else you'd rather be marrying?
Yes. William. Unfortunately, he's an artist like me. We met at college. And he's penniless.
Uncle Silas.
Silas.
I didn't suppose you'd be tripping a light fantastic.
Thank you, Cosmo. Cosmo's a fine dancer.
Ain't all gigolos.
Silas, you stink. Look at your clothes. They're all damp. What have you been up to?
I got caught in a sudden downpour.
Reminds me of the time when the monsoon hit Java.
Yeah, you tell young Ned all about that. I'm going to have a twirl on the dance floor.
I was sent to find the headhunters of Borneo.
Very rude of you to cut Cosmo's story short.
How long's he staying? Always bragging about his travels. He could eat a banana sideways.
At least he knows how to charm a lady.
Yeah. He's been far and he's seen a lot, but he don't know much Florence. Sorry, mate. River's flooded. They had to go all the way round.
That's all right.
Beg your pardon, Minnie. If you'd like...
Sit yourself down.
I didn't think you were coming, so I just got on with this picture of myself.
Got an awful storm last night.
I hate my body. Always have done. Lumps in all the wrong places.
Not from where I'm sat.
Hips like a hippo. Legs out of proportion to the rest of me.
Is that what your student friend thought?
William? Oh, I never let him see me naked.
Well, maybe you ought to have.
No, I mean, we had models for life drawing.
Well, you're drawing from life now. You don't look half bad.
Well?
Oh, it's good.
Oh my God, who's that?
Been in the family since Cromwell's left here. I forbears taking a gamble, keeping on the right side. Shut up.
My God, it's my father. And my fiancé.
What the hell are you doing, girl?
Don't tell them I'm here.
Well, what shall I?
Please don't tell
You
them.
wouldn't?
Who the devil are you?
Odd job, man, my lord. Just helping out.
Where's my daughter?
Oh, no idea. Somewhere.
This bust. Unless I'm mistaken, that's you, isn't it?
My bonds, yeah.
What's been going on here?
Well, don't ask me. How's your daughter?
Hermione!
I'm sorry, Daddy. It's all in the interest of art.
Disgraceful. You've been carrying on with this peasant.
You got it wrong.
Oh, have I? We find you and her on flagrante.
Steady on, Ronnie.
What was it you said about gambling? Well, I'm not about to gamble on this family. Thank you very much.
You've just pushed us into greater ruin. And as for you, you filthy scoundrel, you deserve to be horsewhipped.
Listen, the biggest ruin of Minnie will be pushing her into a marriage with a man she doesn't love. You ought to be grateful for what's happened. And what's more, nothing happened between me and your daughter. Except perhaps now she'll be looking at things, especially herself, differently.
Thank you, Silas.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Russian girl, Valentina, had a tortoise tattooed on her tummy.
Well, that ain't so wonderful. Down at this one at Arlington, there used to be a barmaid who had a cuckoo tattooed right here.
Yes, it was a cuckoo. I know, because it was me who persuaded her to have it done.
Oh, well.
It was well known you could see the cuckoo any time of the year in Arlington.
Did I ever tell you about the month I spent with a Duchess's daughter at Chellington Castle? The Honourable Lady Susanna. No, her name were Lady Hermione. Yeah, she was an artist of sorts. You know, the castle, full of flunkies and maids set down by a lake.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, I know it very well. How long ago was this?
Oh, winter of '83. You'll remember Lady Hermione, dazzling gal.
Dark or fair?
Blonde, with a tight bun, except when she
Let them golden tresses
Well,
fall.
now you come to mention it.
Uncle Silas, wasn't it Chad?
Nip down to the cellar, Ned, and fetch us up another bottle of this elderberry wine. There's a good lad. Hey. Chaps came after from all over. Title blokes and all. Never made no difference. They reckoned she was cold as a frog. Frigid. Nobody could touch her. Till she met me.
You, Silas?
I used to do odd jobs for her mother, the Duchess, see? And one day I was working in Lady Imani's boudoir, and she comes in from the next room, stark naked, except for a silky Japanesey robe with butterflies all over it, a kimono.
So, what happened?
Well, what do you think? You heard me say she was cold. A fairy tale. Yeah, never looked at men. Well, she looked at one man, me. Day after day. There were 24 bedrooms in that castle. Till we stopped.
What stopped it?
A funny thing, Cosmo. A funny thing. I was a bit puzzled one day and turned up late in the castle. And I must have gone into the wrong room, because there she were in bed with another man. My husband, she shouted, so I ran like greased lightning.
I bet you did.
Then I discovered she was never engaged or married to anybody. And I never did find out who the fella in the bed was.
You never found out?
No, never did find out.
Well, Silas, since it was such a long time ago, it won't anger you to know who that was.
You know?
Of course I do. I hate to say it, but that man was me.
You've been a long way, Cosmo, and you've heard a tiny bit, and if we're to believe it, you've had lots of adventures with women. But nothing happened to this lady, 'cause there ain't no castle at Chellington, there ain't no lake neither, and there ain't no duchess and a daughter.
And didn't you tell us the other evening where you were in 83?
Oh. In Barbados.
With the bishop's daughter. Now ain't that a funny thing?
Oh, yeah. I nearly forgot. Found this on the doorstep this morning with an envelope.
Ah.
Oh, it looks like Uncle Silas. That's where he poaches eels.
Can't join William.
What does that mean?
It means an ugly duckling is turned into a swan. Oh, that.